Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're from. It's InzGames. Time for number two of the single player Scum series. Happy to go through a few things with you once we get in the game. So as you can see, we've got Bob Carson over here. You see, last time we left off, we were in an apartment in the city. So today's plan, I would say, is to start looting, find a more permanent base, and maybe what we can do is we can go and um, loot one of the military bunkers so we can get a few nice loot, which will be fun. um, of course, if you do know about Scum already, you know that the military bunkers are guarded by mechs, and so we have to navigate through that. With the mechs, they do have a set patrol that we have to take care, like that we can sneak from them. Obviously, with the what we call patrol routes, I actually don't know what the hell I'm saying. Is what I'm trying to say is because they patrol so much, we are able to sneak past them if we have learned the patrol. I have learned the patrols, but I still get caught by their vision. And so let's get into the game. As you can see, we are in this apartment. I can see that we have salt, which is a great source of sodium. Just first kind of loading jitters that we're getting. Candle, don't really need that. A rubber band is useful if you want to bundle things up. If not a rubber band, then a what we call wire that you can get. You can probably get car battery wires, the jump start wires. You can break them down into two wires. They're just for basically bundling things up, like for example, small bundle of wooden sticks, bundle of wooden sticks, and wooden planks. Well, wooden planks you don't actually need them. I thought you did actually need them for. Oh, okay. Maybe you don't need them to make bundles. Um, yeah, it's actually a bundle of rags that I'm thinking about. As you can see, you see the wire there. There should be a rubber band as well, but I forgot now. I'm still ill, and it's probably not the best uh thing to do is while you're streaming to, or while I'm recording, to be ill or we're starving. We actually did find that guava. What we can do is, oh, I apologize, just sneezed there. What we can do is we can actually use our can opener. I think if we put it, can we open that? No. So if we take it to hands, then we can open it, and then we can just eat it up. If you didn't want to find the nutrition value, just hover over what you're looking at and just press the left control. You should be able to see how much vitamins, everything else you will get once you eat it. Oh, our bladder is actually quite full, so we're most likely going to take a whiz. Let's take a whiz where you should be taking a whiz, in the toilet. There we go. Of course, I always try to aim. That's one of the harder things when you're taking a whiz. Hmm. We did drop our stick because we're actually triple equipping, which is something which is actually something you can do to triple equip. Get two things to carry around, and then one on your hand. The one of the obviously disadvantages is every single time you put something else in your hand, you end up having to uh, drop whatever's in your hand. Here we are. Like I said, this place. Oh, with knife, found a nice kitchen knife. This place is actually quite good to hide up. And you know what's going on? It's actually because of, I believe, our pistols that is causing us some trouble with inventory. We're probably gonna eat this corn as well. Might as well, because we actually want something that's solid rather than just keep on going for liquid things. And we found a metal arrow. 8 of them in fact. It will actually come really useful once we make a bow. So I would like to take that. And I am gonna make a bow. Um which is one of the things that you, or at least I, will need, so that we can actually get some fame. The thing about these houses is that if you do take it over, you do have windows like this where people can come in. So this is mainly for the uh, multiplayer scene, where if you do take over a house, you can't board these windows up, which I believe the developers will be fixing, or will try to fix that and make it so that we can actually uh, take over a whole house even like this. So of course I'm in a new area, new house. The house I believe that was right next to us. Just search this up for anything valuable. Metal scraps are quite valuable when it comes to making bullets, but I can't make bullets because I only got medium into my survival. So I wouldn't be able to craft the bullets, so I have to highly rely on finding bullets. So that means frequently raiding um, places where military loot can spawn. Uh, Also, another thing, my last video, I'm sure you probably noticed it's not the best of quality. It's only really because it was my very first video. I wanted also to get something out there. Um, I'm very new to streaming and recording as well, and I was just fiddling around with a few what we call settings. Now I thought whatever settings I use with OBS would have worked and make it quite sharp. However, I was highly mistaken. I was very mistaken, in fact, and sadly, it didn't come out the best of quality. So I'm hoping this one's the more better one. But like I said, I'm still learning, so hopefully we as a community can start obviously interacting with each other. You know, if you do have any tips for me, whether it's for Scum or for YouTube videos, by all means, please tell me, and I'll try to improve it. I very much want to at least start recording things that I play, because I do play quite a bit, especially after coming from work. Nice school backpack. And one of the things with gaming for me is it's a nice stress relief, even though I'm playing games like Scum, but I still find it quite stress relieving. From a hard day of work, it's really hard to kind of keep your mental being quite sane in certain aspects. I have been playing games almost all my life. Uh, I remember I like the very first time I actually bought my very first console. My mom and dad did buy me, but by me I mean also technically my brothers as well. our very first Xbox first gen. That's pretty much where I started gaming really. Is from Xbox. I never really had a PlayStation. I always wanted one, but at that time, at the end of the day, my mom and dad they were trying to do the best they could, and sadly, a PlayStation weren't in their um, what we call plans or budgeting plans. So, I mean, I don't give them too much slack for it. I don't think I have given them slack for it, but nonetheless, I did buy my very first game console probably at the age of 16. Saved up quite a bit of money and bought myself a Game Boy Advance, which is really old now. I mean, you have the Switch now, you have the 3DS now, so definitely fond memories. And I remember how excited I was, how happy, chuffed I was that I ended up getting my very first game console. So, searching this building, we didn't find too much. Yeah, we didn't find too much. Not to say that obviously we'll probably end up finding a lot in one of the bunkers. But what I want to do is I want to get into a spot. I want to get into a spot where I would like to call home. I would like a vehicle as well. Even an ATV would be nice to have. Just so that we actually have really an extra massive pocket. I do have to be careful, and as you can see, same as I was saying in my last video, the city is not the most optimized area, but I could bring down my graphics a little bit as well to kind of ease with that. But for the most part, it plays alright. Um, the thing is, I actually had a plan of either, like I said, taking over something in the city, or I make my own base. Now, base building is a thing here. You can base build if you do want to, but it is so tedious in my opinion, and possibly in a lot of people's opinion as well. It's just unless you have really have a group, you can't really do too much. Especially solo, because there's so much wood to collect, so many logs to collect, and if you also know Scum, you can only really carry one log at a time. So it's one of those things where I mean, if I'm still not 100%, but if I do decide that I will build a base, I will probably do it as one second. This driving gloves. Let's take the tactical gloves. I like the tactical gloves better. I'll probably decide to use something like God mode in Scum, where we found Tech 1 M9 and we have M9. Do we have M9 bullets? No, we have M9 mag. We does have 8 bullets inside. Oh, we did find bullets for M9. Oh, that would be really nice to have. Um, let's see. We can't really put it anywhere else. You know what? I'll probably leave one canteen here, and this one. I can probably put it sideways. Yeah, I can put it sideways there. But you see, we have a block. Um, hmm. Do we really need flare guns? We don't even have flare ammo. So what I'll do is I'll swap it for the M9 and I will hotkey it. There we go. So we have an M9 now. If we ever did want to use it, we can. And in fact, what I'll do is, I don't think I can. If I have this water bottle and I find somewhere I can fill it up, we'll probably make ourselves a silencer, because I'm quite a big fan of having my gun silenced. Kind of gives me that sneaky feel. Now, one of my favorite places in the city to take over is, in fact, I believe over here, and I'll in fact show you where I mean. I am sorry, guys. I I know I'm quite ill. One of my plans in the future is I want to start learning how to edit videos, so at least it's more aesthetically pleasing for you lot. And I'm definitely going to start doing that. But as I was saying, yeah, one of the places I really like to take over is, in fact, something like here. As you can go up here, you see these two doors? They're really good places, really big places that you can take over. Yeah, it's definitely a good place to take over. Just make sure there's no zombies. I can hear one. I can hear one. Are they upstairs? No, not here. That's gonna really annoy me now. What I really like doing first is just clearing up a building before I start searching it, especially for zombies or puppets. But I don't think I can have a look, can I? I don't see any zombies. We'll probably have a look down in a bit. But yeah, so let's start looting. An orange, obviously. Let's eat the orange. Always making sure I'm not overeating, because otherwise I will throw up. What I would like is if I can find all the ingredients in this one place, right? For making a silencer, I will do it, and then we'll go down and we'll have a chat with one of the zombies. And also I do apologize. I know everyone watching my video is most likely hearing me click and everything. I have a really tiny desk. A little bit about where I live is that I live in a studio apartment, so it's just me and my wife. We just have the studio apartment to ourselves. Rubber band. So we only have the studio apartment to ourselves, and it's rather cozy. And because it's cozy, we can only I only really have very very what we call limited space. That's the word. So I only have this tiny table, and my mic that arrived pretty much yesterday when I made my first video was is literally just right in front of me, and it's right above the keyboard and the mouse. So it's really hard to do it. So it's really hard to not be able to hear what I'm doing, my keyboard and mouse. So, ooh, another hiking bag. This is nice. I don't think anything like this is implemented where if you find a bag or something like that, that there's already something in there for you to grab. But maybe something like this I'll take over because ooh, bro, ooh, we even found ourselves a bow. Actually, you know what? Let's so what I'll do is I can't believe we found a bow. Where was the bow? Here, in a cupboard like this. Okay, so what I'll do is, in fact, I don't want my spear anymore, right? So if I drop my spear and I take this bow, right? So let's in fact let's go. Uh, yeah. What I'll do is I'll keep the hunter out so we can actually melee if we need to, if they're already outside. Where are they? Are they here? Oh, are they in the neighboring apartment? They're in the neighboring apartment, are they? Yeah, there you are. Okay, so oh, no man, you know what? I can't do it. I actually can't do it. So yeah, I can't do it. I was hoping they were like stuck somewhere. Oh, you surprised me, buddy. Where you at? 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 As you can see, it took me 2 hits to kill this guy, but it took me like 4 or 5 hits to kill this guy. That kind of sucks. Can I just use this? Yeah, I can use that. That's so good. So, my plan for using the bow kind of failed. It would have been nice to use my bow, but that's why I have the hunter as well, just in case I can melee with it. It's a nice. Ooh, a waste pack. Equip that. That's always good. And then we'll search him. Mm, nothing we really need here. Now, speaking of which, we did find this sewing kit, right? I think we may have a needle, so we can probably repair some of our stuff that we need. Um, one being the waste bag. Let's repair that to all. Obviously, as you fight in Scum, you end up losing some of your condition to. I don't mind the pink one, so I will definitely repair that to all. We'll probably waste the whole. No, we didn't waste it. I don't really want to get rid of the blue jeans. I know that with the jeans we have quite a few things in there. But definitely I don't want to lose it, because if you do lose it, you'll lose everything that you have in the pocket. But I don't want to repair it either. If I find something good, I'll probably end up taking that. Okay, anyway, I think this one is a good place. This is right over here is in a very identical building. In fact, it's probably the same building, but I prefer this just because there's this tree right outside. Oh, I can hear more. Where are they? Are they here? Let's get rid of the zombies first, because can I? Hey, you're kind of stuck, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. There we go. And you probably saw our fame shot up there. Probably saw fame shoot up. I believe it was like 9 or 10, and now it's going up to 26. That's why I said that I wanted to keep my bow archery skill very low, so that I can do things like that. I can build up my archery skill and also build up my fame really quickly. Ooh, nice metal saw. But what I think I'll do is I will drop quite the few things here. For example, some of the guns we found that we can't use as of yet. That's backpack. Um, and yeah, because I don't really have players to contend to. I mean, if this was a public server, what I'll do is I'll board this window up and everything like that. It will take a lot, but I'll board the windows up and make it a base that way. Now, this place, when I was playing by myself for quite some time, I found this place and I almost didn't say or didn't notice the fact that this would make a great base until I saw one of the YouTubers. You like a lot of you will probably know. His name is Raykit. I saw him set up base here back in his I think New Year stream. And I was like, oh yeah, I know that. I remember that place. And I was like, he does obviously tell the truth. He does talk some sense. This is quite a good place to make a base in the city. But yeah, definitely what I'll do is, oh, we lost a Willy Woman, so we'll keep this. But yeah, th that was one thing that we didn't, that kind of brought this place into my attention. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll make a few boxes here, even just cheap ones, and then I'll put some of the stuff here that we don't need, and what I'll do is I'll probably run and go to one of the more guarded places by mechs, the military bunker. That's in fact it's just on the top half of C4, but you'll see that. What I'll do is when I reach there, I'll show you where I am, and that'll be good. So yeah, so what do we need? So if you go down and we get this crappy wooden chest, hmm. Oh, we can actually make this because metal scrap's so easy in the city. So what I'll do is I'll make this here, um, and then we'll get some scrap and stuff. In fact, we probably have a few scraps here, but no man, we'll get some scraps and we'll cut a tree down, namely just this tree here. I can't cut it down, because I don't actually have an axe. So what we can do is we can make ourselves an axe. Now making an axe is pretty easy. All you really need is a long stick, and you need 2 stones, and make a small axe head. So let's search for rocks. Search for rocks. Can I search for rocks? Can I? Can I? Do I even have enough? No, I don't. So search for rocks here. There we go. We should have enough to make a small axe head. And then we should have enough to make this stone axe. Do we? Do we not have enough to make a stone axe? We do. We need rope or thread or something. That's fine. We can make ourselves a 2 bark rope. Can we? No. No, we can't. How many wooden sticks do we have? Okay. I'll probably cut one long stick into some wooden sticks, and we can make a bark rope. So yeah. And here we go. We can make a bark rope, and we can finally make our axe. So here we go. Let's make the stone axe, and then we need a place to put it. So what I'll do is I'll move this. Oh, I can't yet because I'm still making. Oh, which pumpkin has less chard? What we'll do is we'll eat all. Yeah, we'll eat all of this pumpkin, and that will save us quite a few space, which would be really nice, you know. So currently, my wife is actually out with her friends, so I have free reign of a little apartment, little studio apartment, and yeah, um, let's go cut some logs and let's go make some planks and let's just go. Hmm. Now, I would really like a car right now, but the car will make so much more easier to transport goods, especially what we find in the abandoned bunker. Oh no, I wasn't supposed. I didn't want to carry it, but oh well. Cut to wooden planks. Ooh, we got tree branches now that we can probably cut. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this. So we get tree branches as well that we can cut into long wooden sticks. So that's cool. So let's cut this into wooden planks. I think we needed 8 wooden planks, right? So 3 bundles would be enough. Yeah, so I just need to cut one more. Just making sure I'm not being stalked by one of the puppets. I mean, we already look quite good already. At least more aesthetically pleasing. But so let's craft 3 bundles. One of the main problem, one of the things that I don't kind of like about Scum, especially with the wooden planks, is you can't actually put the bundle on your back. Otherwise, I would put that as well. It would be pretty neat. But what we'll do is we'll do short trips. So take bundle of wooden planks. We'll drop it here. And we'll take a second bunch of wooden planks and we'll drop it here. Did you hear that? Yeah, they're coming for me now. Where are they? That did scare me quite a bit actually. Scum does have this thing where it kind of makes you feel, honestly, quite real. That you really are in an abandoned city. All you really have for friends are puppets. And even then, the puppets don't really want to be your friend. So it is quite immersive. I do like Scum a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I did play Daisy quite a bit when I was a bit more younger. I like Daisy. I never really thrived with Daisy. I always just ended up dying a lot. And it was way more glitchy than it is now. As you see here, like you do get the occasional where some hits don't register, right? In Scum, some of the hits don't register to the puppets, but it's still low enough that it. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Now we just need to scrap metal, and we probably can find some scrap metal. Just within this house, there's one, and more yeast. We found one scrap metal. Probably in here? No. In here? No. In here? No. I thought a barbed wire in there. If you had like a baseball bat, that would be quite useful for us. Because the baseball bat, we can wrap the barbed wire on the baseball bat, and presto, we have a um, barb or spiky bat, basically. I'm not really finding any more scrap metal. Really? Sunglasses, let's script that. That's nice. Wait, did I? I checked in here, didn't I? I think I did. Nope, 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 nope. There was a bra in there, so. Uh, I mean, we can really go, if you want, we can go to one of the cars, but I just don't want to go to one of the cars, really. Like, if you can find some scrap metal here, which actually has quite a high spawn rate in trash. There we go. Like, I was just talking about that. And there we go, we have our first little box to put stuff in. Now, lead plate is really useful if you are in what we call, actually we may need that if you're in multiplayer, because you can actually make medium fortifications to the windows with this weapon cleaning kit. We don't technically need one. See, I'm gonna keep the Tech 9. I'm gonna put in the block. M9 flashlight. You know what? Let's equip that, and let's put that in. Let's put that in. There we go. So that's all ready for us to use. We'll keep the canteen here. We'll keep the uh, pumpkin here if we ever need it. We can eat some of the vitamins. Just two of the vitamins, which will be good. I guess we'll keep it. Sewing kit we don't need for now. Rags we probably do need. I need this, and I need some duct tape. In fact, let me double check. And a metal saw or knife or something. So we just need to fill that up. And we have a knife already. We'll probably put the kitchen knife here. We'll probably keep the hunter. Sea salt. It's a lot of sodium. We already have a lot of sodium in our belly, so we won't take that. And there we go. Do we need yeast? We did take a little bit of yeast, didn't we? We'll probably drink a little bit of the soy sauce and just put the rest in here. So put the rest here. We'll keep the stone knife with us just in case. And I think we are ready to go. To go to the bunker. So let's get this out. If I'm correct. Ooh. Hello. That hit it. There we go. And we'll take two of our arrows back. One of our arrows landed somewhere here, I think. We probably lost that arrow. It's not the end of the world. Where was it? There's maybe. Yeah, never mind. Let's just go now. So, like I was saying, we're gonna go to the bunker, which is not too far. Would be nice if we had a car or an ATV. Honestly, it would really minimize us using too much stamina. And of course, you do have to be careful, especially in the city or in the wilderness, because puppets will get you, man. Puppets will get you. How are we doing for time? We got about 20 minutes. What I'll do is I'll probably still continue. Oh, I really need to urinate. Now, one of the best things I found, just to keep safe, is you can probably uh, go up things like these and still kind of be protected from the puppets. I know it's a little bit cheatsy, but you gotta exploit as much as possible because you know the puppets don't kid around. But you know what? We'll also check our prisoner pocket if we get anything. So the prisoner pocket is something that you get when you buy the supporter pack or supporter edition of the game. So what the prisoner pocket is as you can see, we pooped out. That's one pocket that we have, and we got an M9 magazine. Great, another M9 magazine, which is always something that I won't say no to. So I think if we continue here, this is pretty much where we need to go. No, in fact, we can skip it down here, and we can cut. Okay, so as you can see, I'm hungry again. Would be nice if we can find some food. Trash or dustbins or whatever you want to call it. It's a great source of food. They do have quite a high spawn rate to spawn food. And in fact, coming up is a river. So, if you find duct tape somewhere around here, we can probably make our silencer, which is for me something that I really want to do. Oops. No, we're not cutting that, mate. So we'll search that if we have any berries in there. No berries. We'll probably drink a little bit. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll probably put this in our hands and then fill. Now we'll still drink from it if we need to, but our main focus is not to drink from it because we want to keep it for a silencer. So you actually have to fill the bottle with something, to make a silencer. You can't deal with an empty bottle, so it sucks. But oh well. Is that a Dumbo? That is. I think so. Yeah, that is moving. Okay. Obviously, we don't want these zombos to catch us, so we're just gonna stroll on. We're gonna keep strolling. Just a light jog. We don't want the zombos to catch us. Not like last time. In last episode, when I started running everywhere, there was too many zombies for me to contend to. Hey, and the skinny ones definitely catch up to you. They're so hard. But what we'll do is we'll search for some food, for some berries. Sadly, no berries this time. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. So we're just cutting through the grass here. I can probably jog a little bit faster now. No zombos, no puppets. Not that we're not going to encounter them as we get inside the jungle, the forest. Actually, forest I think and jungle are the same thing, right? It just because of the trees. A jungle kind of have, well, obviously tropical trees, but the forest doesn't really have tropical trees. Is that a boar? That's a boar. Ooh, that's a boar. Ah, it's run away. Bye, boar. I'm not. I'm just not gonna get into it. We came in with one focus in mind and we're gonna do it. We need to raid the bunker. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to put the hunter. I was supposed to put the hunter uh, in the box, but oh well, I brought it with me. It's fine. Or I am starving apparently. I don't really have any food. If you find any logs, we'll probably top up on some larvae. I can't see any. Um. Oh, I see one there. Okay. Yeah. So where I'm from in the UK, we have quite strong winds right now. So that's something that I need to take care of because going outside this morning when I was doing the shopping, I saw a tree fell down. Well, not fell down, but it was already fallen down. Someone must have just carried it to the side so it doesn't interfere with traffic. But I did see the trunk snap and the stump that was left after it snapped. Oh, I see a puppet. Hopefully, it's just one and not too many. Okay, just one. We can probably handle one. It's fine. Oops. 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 One more. Two. Jeez. Uh, darn it. So two hits for that. Two hits for the skinny zombies, which is good. I think I heard another one. Didn't I? Anyway, we'll patch our wounds. So what? One, two, three zombies that we just got rid of. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're just gonna take it kind of slow here. Actually quite straight ahead now. The bunker. Okay, so I do tend to go quiet a little bit when I concentrate, but as you can see, we're not. I'm not the best. We're already up to 65 fame. It's it's good. Obviously, that we're already this much fame. It's about 50 fame if you die to get spawned back in the sector, and 25 is random. I always try to make sure that I have at least 50 in the bank. Ooh. You hear that? Boom, boom, boom. Where is it? There he is. There's one of them. There's a hole there. Where's the other one? Oh. So I just got scared there. Oh, there he is. There's the other one. Okay, so we've turned around. Oh, I forgot where the entrance is. Oh, there's the entrance to the bunker. At least the top entrance. If we can somehow get there. Alright, so the other one's going there. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna stay there. This happened to me one of the other times that they end up staying there stationary. Oh sheesh. Oh sheesh. We need to use this now. I died. And first that first that guys. Where are we? We're not too far, so let's just go. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop everything. We don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. Am I even going the right way? I'm not. I need to go north. But yeah, that's that sucks. We finally died after. To be fair, I don't think I've ever gone inside the bunker and just not died. It really sucks, but I don't think I've done that. Get inside the bunker and not died. It really does suck. We'll get things back. We'll get it back. So we'll just lay down a little bit here. We need to go there. Yeah. Obviously it's YouTube, so we need to pixelate everything. So there we go. Let's go. There is a bridge there. You can use it. Just use it. Right. Ooh, there's a bear there. Bears are really dangerous. Don't get mauled by them. Definitely best to avoid them. It's not like a puppet where even if you do get them aggro to you, that is not too bad. But what I'll do is, so what I'll do is I will call it a day here. I don't like you. I will call it a day here. If you have enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, share the video, comment down if you think I should improve in certain things. Any tips of the game as well. Like I said, I'm not that experienced, but definitely we'll be continuing on from here. Peace out, InzGames out.